the Youth Action Challenge is a very useful platform, allowing the youth to come together, talk about many issues, including environmental challenges that we face.
The Youth Action Challenge is a multi-year thing. It's meant to be a platform for young people to come and say, I want to be heard, I want to be empowered and equipped, I want to be the change. So action is key.
Youth Action Challenge! Yay!
Welcome to the Youth Action Challenge, a series brought to you by the National Youth Council and the Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth. My name is Joachim Gomez. The year is 2020 and you already know this. One of the problems that we face, climate change. Just last year, our global surface temperature was 0.6 degrees Celsius above the 1981 to 2010 average. So what can be done about this? Is there a solution? And can our nation be a more environmentally friendly one? Well, for this session, the environment track, our teams pitch their ideas to our esteemed judges to show us how. Where they work together with their mentors in a bid to secure for themselves a $50,000 grant. Teams will be judged on how well they've understood and validated the problem and idea, the feasibility of what they'd like to implement, and the impact of their proposed solution.
Those brownies and love letters that you have been eating are actually made by replacing 100% of your plain wheat flour using Hefty's very own Okara flour. Hefty is looking into ways that we can upcycle food waste into something else rather than your usual fertilizer and your usual animal feed. Very cost effective. Your budget is only $3,500.
If you can actually use all the food waste and don't bring it to the landfill, it will be very good for us. Zero waste.
We plan to set up an ecosystem with all stakeholders involved in the green finance value chain into this support network to promote inclusive accessibility to resources and also to build on existing networks.
I think that was a pretty good explanation, better than they do at the conferences.
Thank you.
As you know, there's a lot of waste in Singapore. Food waste makes up 10% of it, and 16% of it is being recycled. Meaning, you might think that's a very small percentage, but actually that's close to 300 Olympic-sized swimming pools of waste that's being thrown into Semakau landfill.
I would also encourage working with some of the existing apps. So even partnering with someone like that who already has a certain reach and perhaps adding this as an enhancement to that would be a great way to move forward for you.
We're actually looking at students from eco clubs first, from the secondary and tertiary level, focusing on the subject of waste management for this space.
I'm very happy that there is another 4 young people who are more than willing to go down to the ground and spread awareness.
We want to move on, collect clothes, to sort them out, to curate into a library system where then people can have alternatives.
12 teams pitched their proposals for the environment theme today. These teams displayed passion, enthusiasm, and spark for change to get this far. But will it be enough to propel them to the finals and a chance to pitch at the YAC Summit on 4th April? Let's ask our Senior Minister of State for the Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, Dr. Amy Khor, what she has to say. There she is right now. Let me go get her.
Many of the proposals that they have come up with really cover a broad range of environmental issues. So I'm really heartened by their passion, their interest in wanting to co-create and co-deliver solutions to address many of the environmental challenges that we are facing.
So I'm here with the CEO of the National Youth Council, David, and after maybe say 2 hours in that room, it's so much to absorb. How do you think of all the pitches so far?
I think the ideas have been inspiring. There's a lot of energy. What I cannot fault them for is their enthusiasm. So the key here is action. So every effort really counts. For me, there was the Okara team. I mean, I'm a foodie, so food that's sustainable, that will make an impact, that also brings good benefit. I think that's great.
I saw them serving the judges food earlier and I was thinking to myself, can I please have a plate of my own? And you know what they say, ask and you shall receive, so please come on forward, Team Hefty! Before I actually get to the whole eating process, tell me, what is Okara?
So Okara is actually soybean pulp, which are solid residues made from making soy milk and tofu.
And the judges look very impressed with your presentation. How do you think you did as a team?
Earlier when we gave the judges our food, they seemed to like it, so I hope that our presentation went well. She also did a really great job for our pitch. So I think we did pretty good.
Okay, so without further ado, here is a taste test. You want to try the brownie first or what?
Yeah, try the brownie first. I think
think we are glad that we managed to also address the issues that were raised, and as well as them agreeing to the fact that, you know, we highlighted certain things. For example, like there were too many organizations that were doing the same thing, and they're not being cohesive in that sense. So we are glad that we actually provided some solutions to address that issue.
So what do you say? Will we see any of our environmental warriors emerge in the top 4? Stay tuned to more of our videos to find out.